Coronation Street to air a first-rate extrade in Debbie's storyline. The reality is out subsequent week. Debbie Webster's dementia turns into public understanding on Coronation Street subsequent week as she's pressured to percentage her prognosis with the relaxation of the own circle of relatives. With her signs getting worse, Debbie finally ends up in a risky scenario that forces her to stand her fears and open up to her brother Kevin and sister in regulation Abi. "This is the ultimate issue Debbie wanted," says our Corrie insider. "Pride and privateness have stopped her letting absolutely everyone recognize approximately her situation." Carl's simplest determined out with the aid of using accident. But humans begin to be aware she's now no longer her common self, so she has to inform them. And now no longer always on her terms. Hiding the reality approximately her fitness has brought about heartbreak for Debbie, as it has wrecked her dating with Ronnie Bailey. Not looking him to look her decline, Debbie dumped her smitten fella, pretending she'd long gone off him. It's nearly not possible for the pair to preserve out of every other's manner. Though, that means the exes are continuously having awkward encounters as their paths unavoidably cross. Distressed Debbie confides in Bernie Winter approximately how tough she reveals it to also be with inside the identical room as Ronnie due to the fact they're split. Instead of cowering in a nook in the Rovers looking to keep away from him, Bernie indicates she and Debbie decamp to the Chariot Square bar for a bevy in which they may be much less in all likelihood to encounter him. However, what is supposed to be a calming drink takes a surprising flip while Debbie's situation deteriorates, and her mood boils over. Debbie spies Brody boozing together along with his associates inside the motel bar. Our insider continues. She is aware of they may be underage and needs Brody produce a few ID. When he attempts to speak his manner out of it, Debbie abruptly sees pink and smashes his glass. Brody's baffled with the aid of using the enterprise owner's behavior, now no longer realizing it is fueled with the aid of using the dementia. That is making her impulsive and unpredictable. Bernie is likewise left questioning why Debbie clearly misplaced her rags so publicly. Satisfied it is greater than simply being concerned the motel might get into hassle for serving alcohol to a few beneath 18s. When Debbie later forgets to pay for her order inside the cafe, Bernie fears all isn't always nicely together along with her friend. Debbie attempts to hold on as regular and preserve her feelings in check, which turns into hard while she clocks Ronnie sharing a heat second with Leanne Battersby, leaving her upset. Unsurprisingly, Debbie starts off evolved to experience beating with the aid of using current occasions and collapses. Luckily, Carl Webster and Kevin with the assist of pals and own circle of relatives rush to her aid. And while Debbie comes round, large brother Kev insists on taking her to hospital, realizing she cannot lie any longer. Debbie's sooner or later well-known shows all. Debbie it seems that tells Kevin she is aware of precisely what is incorrect together along with her she has dementia. Our supply says she cannot fob him off after passing out. It's a large bombshell for Kevin, Abi and Ronnie as they conflict to method this shattering news. Debbie may also have greater assist now the prognosis is out inside the open. However, how will the own circle of relatives react in the event that they discover Carl has regarded for weeks and stayed quiet? Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.